Pile of bones isn't moving around for a change. They found a skull with an odd tag on it. The skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. The tag on the skull is a serial number. It says it was borrowed from the submission catacomb on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacomb's address on it.
Well, it looks like you gotta go turn that skull back.
We have to return the skull. Return the slab. Dave G, murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Dave D, the truth was out there. It killed him.
Oh no.
And what's in here? This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons.
I mean,
Open a whole bunch?
I might as well try it.
We got the jump on them. Let's see. No! Spooky damage! Okay. That one's dead. And the mage has to go next. The skeleton of Thief and Dan Cogburn. Or the skeleton of Clever Dave Bowie. I am hurt. Recover 10 HP. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Alright, good. I think we've got this now. I only have 6 HP left. Or how much HP do I have? I can't actually say my HP, can I? We're gonna use snake medicine.
I have 6. It's on the right there.
On the right.
Well, when you were healing yourself, you could see it there on the bottom right.
Oh, there it is.
11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, big fight. For 30 XP, gold tooth and skeleton bone. That was a lot of XP. Let's go. Flamer. Deadeye. $29 more, huh? Mysticality, because we're going to apparently need 5.
Yeah,
And there we go.
piano.
Oh, we can just keep fighting skeletons, huh? Oh, Dave Oakley. The skeleton of Dave Oakley. 10 XP. Yeah, alright, so yeah, we can just keep doing that. Big stone sarcophagus. Pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person. We got a gore-splattered scroll, we got human ashes, and a robe receipt. Receipt for a delivery of 150 black silk robes. We got a necromancer journal. It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to them as cremains, but you will not approve.
Oh, jeez.
You find a pleasant looking vista and toss the ashes into the air. That's probably what that person would have wanted, you guys. Rest in peace, ashes. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay. But I already scattered the ashes, so we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Perform the ritual. Oh, wait. Can't perform the ritual. Alright, that's it for the Daveyard. I guess we can go back to the desert house. For real this time. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, looks like it got knocked open. Got a full canteen and military-grade whiskey.
Military-grade whiskey?
Yeah, that's correct. Alright, I guess we're fighting.
Fighting.
Art House, Rufus Rough House, and Coffee House. 2 damage? Will never take us alive, and also will never pay for this house, huh? Alright. Oh, that covers is very useful.
Cover's pretty good.
That has been taking so many hits.
It's really good.
I'm pretty sure I would have died.
Maybe? Yeah, 7.
They're doing 17 damage to
yeah.
it. I just noticed they all 3 had guns, so I went for it.
Yeah, makes sense.
That was 30 XP. Ooh, Desert Gang 6 gun, and a bag of ears and such. 6 to 7 damage, plus 1 Moxie. I think that's better than my current gun. 4 to 5. Let's go. Back to Dirtwater, I guess. Click. Oh. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders made an untimely end here. Tragic. Ooh, Modern Snake Oiler issue number 110. Let's go. Click on the draw, fan hammer. Ooh, quickly do 3 ranged attacks seems really good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Dang. Oh, you know what? Dirtwater Mercantile. Disposable binoculars.
Disposable binoculars.
Jail. I guess I should report on... Give her what's left of the Desert House Gang.
What's left? Yeah.
This is certainly his bag of severed ears and teeth and such. What gang was this? Alright, take your word for it.
Oh, I was hoping there'd just be a bag in one of the jails.
Yeah, same here. That's why I looked.
That would have been pretty good.
Old mission. Fort all dead. Alright, we're gonna just fan out. Let's go to the ranch next. You come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Oh, what? Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. Well, we got another pair of binoculars. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. That's about right.
Because you bought
Oh my goodness. Needles.
My goodness.
Got nails, rope, and ranch dressing.
It's an amazing poultice.
You can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Let us fight.
Jeez.
Goodbye.
Wow.
10 XP. Toilet pistol! Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie's become stronger.
Oh, is it every time you fight the cow, she gets stronger?
Maybe. Deals stench damage instead of physical and applies 5 poison.
Poison?
So, the problem with this is that if things are immune to poison,
it does less damage.
It'll do less damage. I'm gonna leave my other pistol on.
Since you're in a graveyard for now. Yeah.
Smoking Chrysanthemum. +2 spell damage. I am not a spellcaster. Search the bones for a charred locket. Examine it. Pick it. And we've got a picture of Mary Stearns. Let's examine it. It's very sad. Hey, you get back here.
Girl that's in the middle of town?
Maybe. Into the house. Let's get those blackened beans. It's more spell damage. It's beans, you see. We have enough.
Yep.
We have enough of these. Stock certificate. What? This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 13 shares of Northern Grocery Inc., a company based in Chicago. Just sell it. Investigate. We got Mary Stearns' diary. This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The A, I, in dairy are crossed out and an IA written above them. Yeah. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. Found a dolly under the cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. She say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong. Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long, and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11, how far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. I don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa went out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will come eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Okay. More mysticality.
Yeah.
Sure do need mysticality for stuff. I will increase my stats at some point.
That's a weird way of walking.
Don't worry about that.
I try not to.
Hey, we found a meteor.
That's a lot of meat.
A meteor. We got 682 meat from the meteor.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, to the Dirtwater Mercantile. Wait, no, not to the Dirtwater Mercantile. To you? No, that's it. Nothing else. Post office. Mercantile. Why do you have this? I sold it to you, I guess. We're not going to use this, so goodbye.
You're not?
No.
Okay. Oh, its cost was multiplied by 10.
Yeah.
I'll have to buy it back.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Stock certificate. It says just sell it, so, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those items.
Okay. Let's go back to the Fort Cowardice and use some binoculars. Shaggy Dog Cave, or we could just go to Shaggy Dog Cave.
Sounds like a good place to go.
There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, 1887. Alright, that's... Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Coal Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of black plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt-for.
Nice.
After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Si was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt-for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Si, after a drawing of lots, to share.
What?
What?
This dog stole one of the horses?
Sometimes the dog just steals your horse. These things just happen, all right?
Yeah, you know what? That's fine.
After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt-for, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. One was a break for water. Oh, because this is a lot of talking.
Yeah.
The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which, fortuitously, still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Just this music is really appropriate for... Oh, not anymore. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point.
Yeah, probably.
One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt-for, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal.
Jeez. What an epic.
After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine, and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light.
How many more of these are there?
Don't worry about that. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and engraved them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Edified? I don't know. Soon, we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Sai, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Sai's shovel struck up with the surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful.
That's something.
Oh man, I love it.
You read through the whole thing. At the end, you find a hole. They've already took the treasure. You trying to get to change the walking animation? There it is. Dang.
All right, back to Fort Cowardice.
That was sure something.
That was amazing.
What a grand tale.
Used binoculars, and we found Snake Spring. We're gonna keep Fort Cowardice beautiful by using the trash can.
You threw your binoculars away
The
immediately.
disposable binoculars, yeah.
Yeah.
Snake Spring, let's go. Nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. Pull up your horse alongside her as hers to match your speed. Hi, where's the fire? Get bent and or lost. Get neither. We're gonna trick her out of her boots.
Oh yeah.
Listen, those nice boots of yours are getting covered with dust from all this hard riding. Fortunately, I'm running a horseback shoe shine. Horseback shoe shine, that's fun to say, but it don't make a lick of sense. Sure it does. You don't need your boots on when you're riding, so it's the perfect opportunity. Just 2 meet, and I'll shine them up real nice for you. That is a pretty good deal. Okay. She reaches down and pulls off her boots, then hands them to you, whereupon you haul on your reins, wheeling your horse around and galloping away in the opposite direction. By the time the bandit realizes what has happened, it is far too late for her to catch up to you. Works every time. We got hightailing boots. Oh my goodness, they're really
Those
good.
are good. Jeez.
Oh, I love hornswoggling. Tuna cactus. Oh man, I don't have any foraging.
We gotta get foraging.
I don't think we
That's a
can.
great idea. Well, we gotta find like a book or something for it. Or have someone teach it to us, I think.
Maybe.
How much XP do you have? 119?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We have a lot. We can activate. We can upgrade deploy snake or snake whip.
Well, adolescent snake seems like it's gonna be like a tier up.
It is a better one. Or we can. Oh my goodness. No, we don't need that.
3
We don't need
additional
that right
damage.
now. Or should we save up for? Nah, you know what? Let's deploy snake, and then how much more do we have? 19. Okay, that's it. All right. An endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall.
Big boss or a bunch of minis? I don't know if Fan's gonna change it to target.
It doesn't. So.
Yeah, it's a waste because you're overkill him.
21 damage.
Jeez. That's after she got.
Yeah, the power upgrade. Yep.
Yeah. We gotta go find some more cows for her to kill.
I can deploy even more snakes.
You have 2 action points, so yeah.
Deploy even more snakes.
Oh yes, gotta love the AI who doesn't target down the weak snake.
More snakes. Just.
Oh, jeez.
All right, more snakes. Snake on snake violence. All right. Oh no.
No. Got him.
Snake livers. Ooh. Oh, just having the knife on me is enough. Okay. Oh, we can just.
Oh, we can
just
keep fighting them.
Oh, we can. We're gonna grab a big one.
Oh, that's a big
We're
one.
gonna
That's
ruin
a fan
its
hammer.
day.
Wrecked.
Oh, I can just keep doing this.
Oh, that's pretty good. How much? 15.
Snake spleen. Nice. Okay, so this is just here. Farm up your snakes, I guess.
Yeah. If you check your snake briefcase, like, can you just pull all the stuff out of it?
I can.
Because that just.
Medicine and them.
You might as well pull the medicine out, right? Because the level just tells you how many are in there.
Yeah, it does. But we might be able to do something with
The briefcase with
the briefcase
it being...
later. Yeah.
Yeah. Although, if you can do it later, you can just farm up more. It depends.
True.
You don't really use the items, so...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, foraging.
More foraging. Oh, cows.
You're gonna have to deal with this cow. All right.
That's a fan the hammer.
Is it?
Well, it depends.
Or do we get all the AP? All of the, sorry, all of the,
Yes.
you know what? Poison.
Might as well poison it, yeah. That's 6. Is that 6 damage?
6
Each
poison.
tick?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
that's a problem. Deploy the snakes.
Yeah. Deploy the aggro target.
No!
Oh no. Fan the hammer?
More
Oh, you
snakes.
don't have enough. Can you stack more poison?
I'm out of AP, so we'll never know.
Oh, understandable.
It's okay. This fight's over.
It's a beefy cow.
But it does keep taking 6 damage from poison, so
Okay, at least to hit the snake there.
we're done here. Come on, snake, killing
Yeah.
blow. Give me an achievement or something. Nothing. All right. 15 XP, tainted beefsteak, extra thick leather. Susie causes another knock into the stock of her rifle.
Okay, so she didn't power up there, but I think maybe
That's
couple
like
more?
essentially her XP, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, did you tab out?
I did because someone
Okay.
tagged me on Discord, but kind of in the middle of something, so I'm gonna look at it later. All right.
Yeah.